All right, let's take a look at dividing rationals. So we need to take a step back to elementary days and when we had things like 2/3 divided by 7/9. We've learned that if we change division to multiplication and we reciprocate or take the reciprocal of 7/9, it is the same as, it'll give us the same answer as if we divide by 7/9. So 2/3 times 9 over 7 will give you the same answer as 2/3 divided by 7 over 9. So what we do is turn any division problem into a multiplication problem. And just like before, we can cancel out. If 3 and 9 are both divisible by 3, we divide them both by 3 and reduce our numbers so it's easier to work with. 2 times 3 will become 6, and 1 times 7 will become 7. So our answer to this is 6 over 7. You'll notice in these rational functions, or rational expressions, we'll do the same thing. So let's take a look at the second column. You have k plus 2 divided by k plus 8 divided by all of that. So let's change that. Let's clean that up. Let's leave the first fraction alone, change the division to multiplication, and take the reciprocal, do the reciprocal of the last fraction. And now we can do like what we did in the previous video, which is just multiply the two expressions together. But before that, let's look at if we can factor this down and clean it up a bit. The numerator of the second fraction is factorable, k minus 4 times k minus 3. And we have a negative k squared in the front. Easiest thing for us to do is to divide out a negative. So now it is a basic trinomial versus an advanced, because you have a negative 1 there. Divide out negative 1, so now it is a basic trinomial again, where it's just positive 1 in front of the k squared. So just take a if you need to pause here. Take a look at what has happened. We take out negative 1, and then all the signs of the three terms, k squared plus 7k and negative 12, or negative k squared that is, all change to the opposite sign. And then we factor what's left. The k squared minus 7k plus 12, it becomes k minus 4 and k minus 3. I put a star there so we can, that is a move that is done usually when there's a negative in front of our first term. So you want to be aware of that, keep that in mind, and when you do see a negative in front, maybe it might clean it up if you divide that negative out. Okay? Now, we find our excluded values. K can't be negative 8, 4, or 3. If you look at the three expressions at the bottom, k plus 8, k minus 4, and k minus 3. All right, then let's start canceling. The k minus 4s are gone, k minus 3s are gone. Notice I didn't cancel these out way at the beginning when I could have. Like, they're exactly the same, so I canceled it out. You want to factor these to see what your excluded values are going to be first. And what we're left with is k plus 2 over k plus 8 times, well, what's left? Negative 1. If you look at it, the numerator is positive, the denominator is negative, and you divide let me actually write that in there. So this is like positive 1 up here, this is like negative 1 down here. Combine them to get one sign. Positive 1 divided by negative 1, bam, negative 1. Negative 1 times all of that gives you negative k plus 2 over k plus 8 with those excluded values. Bam, so there's your final answer there. Let's take a look at the third and final column. I factored the first term already. Bottom, I just put parentheses around it, and I turned it, I had to erase my square. Turned the division to multiplication, took the reciprocal, and factored. If you need, this is too much all at once, you can pause. Remember, you can stop this video whenever and just take a look at what was done. Definitely leave questions in the forums or on My Big Campus if anything is confusing. And then 6x plus 24, divide a 6 out, and you get that. 6 times x plus 4. Excluded values, can't have negative 1, can't have negative 4. And then we see if we can cancel. Bam, x plus 4s are gone, x plus 1s are gone, and anything else? Nope, that's it. So that is our final numerator, x minus 8 times x plus 2, over 6 in the denominator, with your excluded values being negative 1 and negative 4. Is that good? Let me back up. All right, thank you very much.